All right, chat. We should be back. Yeah, we should be back. You're going to hear me twice for a second because I'm trying to test it right now. It's not. It's not working. It's actually just not working, huh? What? That doesn't make any sense. Because there's like even no game volume. That's so strange. Hold on, I'm gonna test a widget. Do you guys even hear the? Let me just say this. Do you guys even hear like the? Yeah, let me see if you guys hear the sound effect. You don't. What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it. What got changed? Hmm. Yeah, I have no clue, Chad. I am so lost. Maybe I delete everything. Maybe, hold on, wait. This might screw up everything, but what about if I just remove it, then like add it right back? All right, let me try now. All right, let me try now. All right, let me try now. It worked. It worked. I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay. That was so strange. That was so strange. I don't know why it messed up like that. I have no clue. Oh, let me turn that down. That was so weird. You're hearing it twice because I was listening to it too to make sure it actually worked. All right, chat. Now we can get to actually farming. We have 2 days left, and I barely farmed any of this. Lovely. I mean, I have 49 right now. I don't know how much Sunraku and stuff needs, but hold on, let me let the people in the Discord know that we back live. It's kind of like weird how YouTube does another stream if like one of your streams mess up. It's very weird. I don't get it. They pretty much like have to make you make a whole another stream, and it's like, why? That, oh, I just clicked download. I didn't mean to download it. There we go. Yeah. Can I host for you? I have a luck 300 leads. Nah, bro, I got it. Appreciate it though. Yeah. Let me head into what am I looking into? Sunraku, right? Yeah, Sunraku. What's up, Christy? I mean, this is like barely anything right now, though, chat. I think what we're gonna be like luck, maybe luck 60. Why does he laugh like that? Y'all hear that? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That. Who laughs like that? Who? Bro, who laughs like that? Oh my god. I'm saying, what is that? Oh yeah, I do have 5 expert LBs, yeah. I've just been saving them, man. I don't know who's gonna get them, but yeah. This is how I laugh when Homeboy said the unfunniest thing ever, but he's still my friend. Yeah, for real. For real. I don't know what Sunraku got going, but I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know who I'm going to use these expert LBs on. I don't think there's anyone coming out that like I want to use these on, but maybe. I have 65 chat. I have 65 luck on Sunraku. Is this enough to get him to 120, or is it enough to... I know for a fact we have enough to get him to at least luck 100, but I don't know if we have enough to get him to luck 120. We have 65 right now, so let's count real quick. We have 1 left here, so we have 10. This is 30. So that's going to be 96, right? Because we're 65? 96. We should have enough then. Yeah, we definitely have enough. Yeah, we definitely have enough. When did I get him? I got Sunraku, and was it like the most recent summon video we did on the channel, I think? And then it was also in like, if it wasn't the most recent live stream, then it was the live stream, it was like 2 live streams ago. But yeah, we definitely have enough, chat. Yeah, we definitely have enough to max luck him. It was crazy. People were telling me you only get 20 from the freaking event. And I was like, dude, what are you guys on about? What do you mean you only get 20? What event are y'all playing? Y'all, you don't just get 20. I was so confused, man. I guess I'll use Saiger because she's a luck unit. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Was that from the song? That shit just scared the fuck out of me. Hold on. I swear I just heard an Asian man talk in my ear. I don't know. I may just be hearing things, but I swear to God, I just heard an Asian man talk in my ear. Did y'all hear that shit? Oh, it was because of Siger. It was because of Siger. I forgot the voice acting's on. I forgot. I selected Siger. It was Siger's voice. I was so confused for a second. I forgot. I haven't played with audio on in so long. I forgot they talk whenever you do that. Oh my, dude, that actually scared the shit out of me. What do you say? What the? Oh, I heard a lot deeper of a voice. Oh my God, dude, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me. Holy. All right. Yeah, for real. You know, if he was talking to me, I didn't like that. I did not like that at all. All right, chat. Here's the room ID. Anybody can join in. I think this first one, it's an Earth. I think it's an Earth fight. I think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's an Earth fight. Let me get the room ID in the chat. What's up, Furious? How you doing, man? I'm TT. How you doing? That reminded me of like freaking Sleepy playing like Poppy Playtime, dude. I was watching Sleepy play Poppy Playtime and I was like, oh my God. Maybe I should collab with Sleepy like for a stream. We play Phasmophobia or something. But literally, it was crazy, dude. What did you say, Freezy? Or 50 pool? What are you talking about? What are you on about, my brother? What's up, Ellis? Zeke, how's it going? Did I get what from ticket? Sunraku? No, Sunraku was I used crystals for Sunraku. Who the fuck is this? Crazy. I'm thinking whatever I should. 80 luck Arthur or not, since I got her on the reset. I mean, to be honest, anybody that you want to max luck from this crossover would be solid. I would say Arthur or Sunraku, Arthur, and then like Siger and Arkatsu. That would be my order. So Sunraku would be like the highest priority just because he's amazing in nukes and he's one of the fastest units in the game. So. What's the best equip for 7th Annie? Oh, Haruto. I mean, I posted it in the showcase video. I talked about it, but off the top of my dome, wait, what does Hearts equips? 5-star magic, 5-star support, and 4-star magic, right? And 4-star heal if you take them up to LD7. Let me check. Did I get it right? Yeah. Support's just AoE Arch Gen. The 5-star magic can be his true weapon, and then the 4-star magic can be whatever you can put on him. And then if you take him up to LB7, just run like a Blessed Necklace or some type of burst heal. He's not that hard to build. He's pretty simple. He's really not that advanced. Well, I would say he is kind of like an advanced character since he wants to be at near death, but he's not like a, you know, he's not like the hardest character to pilot. He's very easy to pilot. Did you buy Sunraku's SP art? I didn't because I don't really care for it too much. Like in all honesty, chat. In all honesty, like I think unironically the best SP art from this crossover is probably Oi's. I think I like Oi's a lot because that's the one where like he's punching. Yeah, I like Oi's a lot, but Sunraku's I don't like. Saiger, I like hers because she just has like the sword out. It's definitely got a lot more flair to it than just her basic one, because her basic one is just like the sword over her shoulder, but then the SP art is like her wielding Chaos Void in her hand. So I kind of like that, but I don't like the Sunraku SP art. I think it's kind of bland. Should you max LB7 Roy or Demon Lord Rimuru? That's up to you, my brother. I don't think... Does Roy need an MLB7? I don't... What does he get at LB7? He gets a support slot? I don't think he really needs that unless you just want that. Also, one thing talking about Roy, I couldn't believe people didn't like his SP art. I freaking love that SP art. I don't know. Like, I don't know why people don't like it. I think it's sick. I mean, it's definitely not the best when it comes to like, okay, so if you rate all the SP arts, or at least the live 2D arts, I don't know if I would put it like top 3, but like, I think it's sick. I don't see why people don't like it. Heart Imp Holy Knight Roy. Yeah, I think Heart probably has the best one now. I still really love Emperor's like shading and stuff and the sword and everything, but you think we're gonna get an acidic crossover geos for slime? Probably not. If we do, crazy, but I don't think so. It's not in the center? People actually care about that? I don't think that doesn't really bother me too much. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me too much. I do too, Bingus. I hope so as well. I hope it's a brand new crossover. Well, I think the reason why it's like that is since he's like crouching and then like he has the Phantom Bullet and everything, and then like the sigil and stuff is popping up behind him to kind of line up with it. I'm assuming that's why. But yeah, I guess they could have also just made him be in the center and that would have been fine. I don't know. It doesn't really... I'm okay with it. Me too, Bingus. Yeah, that was definitely a sick time where all of our crossovers are brand new, but they had to do that because if they didn't do that, then we wouldn't get freaking Awoken crossovers. Also, how the heck did you not inflict him with the crit res debuff? What just happened? Where did his crit res debuff go? What? I'm so confused. Where Chris should be farming for Sunraku, attack up, arcade up, and it. Who is talking like that? Is that Saiger's voice? But yeah, attack up, art gauge up, and for the last one, you could either go crit damage if you want to up his damage a bit more, Promise's Funeral God, Cursed Frost, or like equipment CT if you're using a Moist Sustain. Yeah, I think Imp. Yeah, Imp and Hearts have my two favorites. Hearts, especially. I think Hearts is very unique and cool. I wish though, to an extent, chat. Like, here's my thing, right? I wish that they would be able to. The SP art wouldn't just be paid. I kind of wish that with some SP arts, it would be like, hey, do this extremely difficult event, and you get this SP art. You know what I mean? Like, that would be sick. I think that'd be cool. I mean, it would suck if you don't have the unit, right? But like, if you had the unit, then it'd be like, oh, okay, well, sure, I'll do that. Or whenever they release like new trial characters, right? Like new like Luck 140 units, especially if they're ascended, make them where like if you beat a certain event or something like that with them on your team, you get their SP art. You know what I mean? I feel like that'd be cool. What's a Romnix? Team Thompson, Raku, Valentine Priest, 7 you and Kirisame. Yeah, dude, that's fire. 4 plus Promise Funeral God on FM Heart. I don't know if I like Promise Funeral God on FM Heart. I feel like it's fine because it kind of helps him since he doesn't want that much HP anyway. But like, it is definitely gonna be a damage boost for him either way. It's probably pretty solid, but I don't know. I feel like I may go with something else. But that's probably like the only damage up one you could go if you were gonna like 4+4+ them, right? Because you go like attack up, arcade up, and then the last one would be, I guess, yeah, Promise the Funeral God, because there's no other magic damage one that's like insane. Also, Zero, thanks so much for becoming a member on the channel. Huge shout out to you, bro. Enjoy your emotes. Also, Carlos, thanks so much for the sub. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like for story characters and stuff, I feel like it'd be sick. It's like, hey, beat this story chapter with this unit or something, right? That's like, and it's like, oh, okay, I have to use this character. This is gonna be somewhat difficult. And if you do it, you get the SP art. I don't know why they haven't thought about that. Put me on the dev team. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. I'm spitballing this. This is free ideas, free content. Because like Dokkan does that to an extent, right? With like the special stickers or something like that that you can put on characters to make them like super glossy or something like that. And it's like the same thing. You do like the hard stuff. Like, isn't it from like Super Battle Road that you usually get those from? Would anyone be interested in a GS anime? I think it'd be okay, but I haven't followed GS story in so long, and also I don't know what studio would animate it, so. We have to wait for Overlord rerun to farm Crown of Wisdom. Oh, that one would be really good on him. That one would be pretty sick. What's up, Bonafide? How you doing? I want more cross arts with newer / older units to try and push towards more characters being meta. Well, cross arts are cool. It's just the main issue with cross arts are how they're inherently designed, and it's the fact that you need 2 units to execute them. And it's the fact too that you have to have 2 very specific units. So like for an example, in Dokkan, you have the unit super attack, right? Where you can have any Vegeta card with any Goku card, let's say, and you get this unique attack when you use like a certain version of Vegeta or a certain version of Goku. Like, for example, the new Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta that just came out with the anniversary. He needs a Goku to be on the team or in the same rotation as him to unleash his unique unit super attack. I feel like they could kind of do it like that, where it's like, hey, you want to cross art with like Reyes and Finn. Well, you can have Reyes on the team and then any variation of Finn, and you got a cross art, right? I feel like that would be a good way to kind of handle it instead of just tying it to only, hey, just Radak and Sistina. You know what I mean? I think that would be a way to kind of give them a bit more variety and actually be able to push towards building around those unique super attacks. The thing is, though, is that, or those unique like super arts or whatever, or cross arts. The thing is that it would have to be tied to a singular unit. So like, for an example, let's say a new Sistina comes out. That Sistina is like Dark Sistina. And it says that as long as there's an Orville present, you get active, or you get access to the cross art, right? But that Dark Sistina has to be on the team for you to do it. It's not just any Sistina; it has to be that Dark Sistina. So I feel like that could work. Put me on the dev team. I'm telling you. It's crazy. It's wild. Would be in the investor meetings, dude. I would be in the investor meetings. People would probably hate me if they were like talking about like ways to improve the game, and I heard like just some oblivious stuff. Like, oh, dude, you guys don't play this game. You guys do not play this game. What's 3 quests you would recommend for Summer Luvia? Summer Luvia is an interesting one. Arc Age up for sure, just to kind of help her a bit. Getting into her stuff, even though she is gonna insta kill herself, she doesn't really need Arc Age up. Actually, you just go like attack up, and I guess Arc Age up to an extent, because she only gives 200 Arc Age, right? So if you wanted to get access to the super art, that would kind of help you a bit. What else? Does she get anything for like having a certain thing? Let me see. Arc Age up, attack up, and then the last one is the only one that's somewhat difficult, where it's like, what the fuck do you put on her? I don't know. Equipment CT? I mean, I guess equipment CT would be okay, but like, would you want to run Luvia and Ren in like a sustain team? I don't think so. I'd have sick ideas for the crossovers. No, I mean, dude, the thing is that sure, like, I like anime and stuff, but I'm not really like an avid anime watcher. Like, you guys, dude, I've been reading freaking Tokyo Ghoul for like 4 months at this point, and I still haven't finished it. I'm on like chapter 96. I'm close to finishing it, but I'm still reading through that. I just kind of just take it as is. I'm more of a gamer than anything, dude. I play a fuck ton of video games, but I would rather, like, if I have free time and, you know, my girlfriend doesn't want to do anything or whatever, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna play some games. And whether that be Marvel Rivals, whether that may be playing through a game I haven't beat before, or playing through an old game. Like, I was really replaying Kingdom Hearts 2 on Critical the other day just because. And yeah, I'm definitely more of a gamer than I am an anime watcher or like a movie watcher and stuff. There's definitely like mangas and stuff I like. Like, I like Tokyo Ghoul, and I like Berserk, Goodnight Poon Poon, you know, the Death Tree, the Tree of Death. My bad, the Tree of Death. Fire Punch. There's a lot of like different mangas and animes I do thoroughly enjoy. My favorite, or the one I started with, was freaking Soul Eater. That was the one I started with like a long time ago, and I loved Soul Eater. But Goodnight what? Goodnight Poon Poon. Do you know about Goodnight Poon Poon? You guys haven't read this? Bro, there's no way you guys don't know about, guys. There's no way you don't know about Goodnight Poon Poon, bro. You don't know about Goodnight Poon Poon? Come on now. Come on, chat. You guys have disappointed me. Aside from Yu Yu Hakusho, what crossovers need to be rerun? I think Golden Kamuy would be good to rerun. Nobody calls it good night. Yes, they do if they are an English speaker. If you say nobody calls it that, it's literally just people who are just straight weebs, and they say it by like the Japanese name. Tokyo Revengers. I like Tokyo Revengers a little bit. I haven't seen too much of it though, but it's okay. I think the ending is kind of bad though, right? That's what I've heard. What collabs do I want to come back? Golden Kamuy is a big one just because I feel like with how much has happened in the show, it's went on for so long. I feel like they could add so many cool characters. What's another one though I would kind of like to come back? No, screw all that, Chad. You know what needs to come to the game? I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking for the culture. I'm what the culture feeling right now, okay? Chad. Hold on. Where's this at? Where's this at, chat? Where's it at? Where is Fearin? NGS. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at, chat room? Where's it at? This is like no cap, okay? Setting wise, character wise, all this type of stuff. The easiest crossover they could ever port into this game. It makes sense if you want to be one of those people that like a crossover has to make sense to be able to be in GS. We got fucking teenagers fighting in here. We have people that just beat each other up in middle school / high school. AKA Tokyo Revengers. Are you kidding me? We got characters from Golden Kamuy. They just be shooting folks and just stabbing people. Like, are you kidding me? We don't have to have fancy, but this right here is like a perfect 1-to-1. You know what I'm saying? Like, this fits perfectly. And the fact that it's not here yet is wild. Like, yeah, like, you know, that one. Here, chat, you know what? I'm going to bring you up my top 3. Top 3 wish list for GS. You know what? We may even make this a video. One day. I feel like this would be kind of sick. This is going to be my, I would say, top 3 crossovers I want. For GS. Actually, maybe top 5. Maybe top 5. We may do top 5. I'm trying to pick only new crossovers, no reruns. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna do top 5. See, that'd be sick if it was in. But I don't think they would do that. You know what? I'm gonna do one for. I'm gonna try to pick the ones that kind of help out the races too. The race meta in GS. Let me see. So technically, this could be spirit. These are humans. These could technically be spirit. This is machine. What else do we need? Giants? What anime has giants? The only thing I'm thinking of is Diane right now. From like 7 Deadly Sins. Digimon. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Digimon could work, and Digimon could actually, they could actually say some of these are giants, okay? So yeah, this is my top 5. This is my top 5, chat. We got Fearin, Digimon, Gundam, JoJo, and Bleach. That would be the 5 crossovers I want in GS right there. And I think all these kind of work in a sense of helping out like the different races in GS. So like Fearin could be humans, spirits, you know what I'm saying? Very easy. Digimon can be spirits, giants, demons. You know, they could really play around with this. Gundam, machines. Do I need to say any more? JoJo would be mainly humans, but to an extent, they could kind of play around it and say they're spirits, you know, to an extent. And then Bleach also has a thing where they could be humans / spirits to an extent. I feel like they could definitely like play around with that. But yeah, that'd be my 5. Yeah, beast. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Digimon can be beasts. They could be giants. They could be spirits. Like they have a lot of play room with Digimon. And the thing is that technically, if you go to Good Smile, so here's the thing, right, chat? Is that in... Oh, snap. We gotta die. I don't even think if I get my super art, it's gonna kill, to be honest. I doubt it will. Here's the thing, chat. I showed this before, but this is the Good Smile Company website. So the Good Smile Company, they make a ton of stuff. And technically any of the figures you see here, they could make as a crossover for GS. Because Good Smile publishes, what do you call it? They publish Grand Summoners. So if you ever want to come up with ideas or be like, oh, well, is this possible? Head on over to the goodsmilecompany.com and you can look up whatever Good Smile's made something of. It's possible for GS for the most part. Oh, this is another one I completely forgot about. Bro, I completely forgot. Chat. I know you guys have seen this, right? This is some peak right here, chat. Please tell me you guys have seen freaking the boys, the crew, the team, the squad. Please tell me you guys have seen. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so freaking good. It's so good. I completely forgot about Delicious in Dungeon. Completely forgot about it. Oh my god. Yeah, that definitely is another one that needs to be in GS. You know, Arknights is getting it, chat. Arknights is getting Delicious in Dungeon. Have you guys seen the artwork for them? They're crazy. So this is like their announcement or whatever is this. But you want to see, this is, oh, let me see. So this is just Fallon's, right? No, this isn't Fallon. This is Marcel, right? Yeah, Marcel. What the heck? Laios. Oh yeah, it says right here. Chill Chuck, my goat. Sinchi. And then I think they have the other ones in here, don't they? No, they don't. What the heck? I thought they did. I thought they had their like E2s or whatever they're called. Hold on, I gotta find their E2s. Here we go. Can I open this in another tab? There's so much stuff on my screen right now, and it's kind of annoying. Here we go, chat. Had to go to freaking Tumblr. I haven't been on Tumblr in ages to find this. But yeah, here's their E2. This is Laos. They got the map in the background and everything. Marcy, why are you so freaking small? Okay, whatever. Chill Chuck. And then Sinchis. Sinchis is very tiny for some reason, but it's cool. Code Geass. I never actually watched Code Geass. By the time, yeah, like, there's a lot of animes that I just never really got into. Like, I know some people, like, whenever they go to eat or, like, just chill, they turn on anime and just start watching stuff. I can't do that, man. Like, it's just not, like, my first thought. Usually, I don't know what it is. I'm the type of person, I sit down, and if I want to eat or something like that, I'm going to YouTube, bro. I don't know what it is, man. My first instinct is go to YouTube and watch like Markiplier or like Corey Kenshin or something else and just Connor Rice, Sea Dog VA. Tokyo Ghoul technically could add Beast, yeah. They could add a lot of humans too, because you have like all of the investigators part of the CCG, like Amon and stuff. I think Amon would be a cool character. But they would probably say the ghouls, like if they added like Kaneki and stuff, they'd probably say the ghouls are demons or something. Yeah, that would be sure. Yeah, definitely true with the 70 cent stuff. It just depends on how far they go, because if they just do the main ones, like for an example, like, you know, Zeldris, Meliodas, stuff like that, it could be very 50-50. But if they add like the 70 sins themselves, then they have quite a few, because King's a fairy, Diana's a giant, Meliodas is a demon, Elizabeth is a god. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Let me think. Hawk is a beast. You gotta have Hawk, bro. If you put 70 sins in the game, you gotta put Hawk in the game, bro. Bon is a human. Escanor is a human. Merlin is a human, I guess is what you would say. But I guess they could also say, they could play with it and say Merlin is a wit or is a spirit. Yeah, he could be a combo unit with Elizabeth, yeah. Gother's a doll, yeah, so yeah, he could be a machine, yeah. I haven't read Seraph of the End yet. It's in my list to read stuff, or my favorites on my Shonen Jump app. It's in there, and I need to read Seraph of the End. I haven't read it yet. Another one that I need to read that's in my Viz, I think it's Viz Manga or Shonen Jump. It's one of the apps I have. Is Claymore. I still got to read through Claymore. I've heard great things about Claymore. Yeah, but yeah, that's true, Xavier. But my whole thing is or Javier. Yeah, that's That's true, but I just don't think they're gonna do game crossovers. I'm still waiting for a freaking Punching Gray Raven to add Melgar Rising Revengeance into it. I don't know. I haven't been like, I've been trying to look for like other gotchas to kind of play, just to kind of like pass the time. And the only one that I've really been playing outside of GS, and GS I really only play on stream or when there's half off. Like it was half off this last week. So like yesterday and the day before yesterday, I was just farming crests for the most part. But yeah, outside that, I just really played Dokkan, just trying to Dokkan awaken my units to just kind of chill on that. But I don't know, I feel like I don't really have a main gacha. I mean, I guess you would say it's GS because I make videos and stuff on it, but like I don't really have just one that I'm just like, hey, you know, let me chill and play on this. It used to be Dissidia. Used to be. Long time ago. But Dissidia is dead. God, I love Dissidia so much. And they just killed it. They massacred my boy. Oh, dude, Yakuza. Freaking Like a Dragon. That's probably what they will call it now, since that's what they changed the name to. But yeah, Yakuza. Oh my god, dude. Kiryu Kazuma in fucking GS. Goro Majima. Freaking Taiga. Oh, dude. You could have so many banger characters. So many banger units. I freaking love Yakuza so much, bro. If they added well, I can't remember the new guy's name. I haven't played through 7 all the way through, or 8, so I'm missing out on the most recent installments. But yeah, I can't remember what's the new guy's name. I think it's gonna come out, Bingus. Yeah, I think it's gonna come out. I think it's gonna come out just randomly. They're not gonna show it, but I think it's gonna drop probably like when Tensura drops or a bit after. Ichiban, yeah, Ichiban. That's what his name. That's right. I literally could not remember his name for the life of me. I was thinking of everyone else like Daigo, Dojima. I was like, dude, what the heck? His name's not Daigo. Daigo's like the freaking head of the Tojo clan. I'm over here going through everybody's name in my head. Shintaro, like, bro, I was literally naming everyone. I saw a lot of people say that they want Subaru and especially Reinhardt. I heard a lot of people say they want Reinhardt in the game, but a lot of people say the reason why Subaru isn't necessarily in the game is because he would be broken since he can't necessarily die. But like, if we have Saitama in the game, they could put him in the game. I think they just didn't put him in there because they didn't think he would sell. Oh, are we not getting anybody? Which is crazy for them to think that, because like, he's the main character, right, of ReZero? I don't watch ReZero, but from what I understand, he is like the MC, right? Yeah, he is. So yeah, I don't know why they didn't put him in the game. Unless they just couldn't really think of a kit design for him, which is fair. Yeah, like a revive character, but like, I don't know. At that point, if his whole goal is to just stand there and revive over and over, that's kind of boring. what would be the top mono dark demon team at the end of 2025? Well, it depends on like if there's more dark demons coming after these initial releases, but it also depends on what you're doing. It depends. Like you have, sometimes you can get away with using like a lot more offensive characters, and other times you need a lot more defensive characters. Because I mean, this is the list for mono dark demon, just these. But like, you have options, but not really. You know what I mean? You have a lot, but I feel like in reality, it'd probably just be like, the bad part is about this, chat, is that you have to pick, and some people do not want to do that. You have to pick between this guy or this girl, the same archgen type. 50, if they're above 50% HP, you get 4 arts. They're above 50% HP, you get 6 arts. So I feel like a lot of people will probably pick this guy over Rosetta, just because it's like, well, he's gonna just blow stuff up and Rosetta's just gonna kind of be there. So if you pick him over Rosetta for archgen, then you have one character, use Demon Lord Vox, of course, which this guy, dude, he's about to get kicked off the team, bro. He's so close to getting kicked off. But just because he archgens a bit as well, I would probably run one more archgener, which would either be Ainz or Diablo. Or if you felt like the archgen was okay with just like these two characters, which in reality, it probably would for the most part. Because you're still getting like, because you give what, is it 9 or 6? You give 6, and then you get 3 from Demon Lord Vox. I mean, you're getting 9 arts per second with just this guy and this guy on the team. The worst part is just going to be the startup, you know, getting into that true art with Demon Lord Rimuru. But so I think you could go a little bit selfish, maybe go with Demon Lord Vox, Demon Lord Rimuru, maybe Demon Lord Rimuru again, just for the dark damage buff and stuff, and then like Diablo. But I think the team that's going to be in the future would probably be Demon Lord Vox, Demon Lord Rimuru. In hard content, it'll be Albedo, and then you'll either pick between Ainz, Diablo, and Momon for the last slot. Because you need Albedo. Like in hard content, you need her damage mitigation. If you don't have this, you just die. So yeah, for real, Bingus. What's up, Nubs? I'm pretty good. How about yourself? Yeah, dude, Diablo is really freaking good. Like, I think people sleep on this character, bro. Diablo, my goat. I'm telling you, bro. Like, this buff is so nice. Like, this right here, 80% or more. With the true weapon, it's 50% or more now. Like, 6 arts per second to left and right unit. He has a physical res down, evasion rate down. Like, to be honest, I feel like if you run the new Rimuru, where's he at? Is he here? If you run this guy, I feel like this guy needs to be on the team. They work perfectly together. Dark res and stuff, like, I feel like they work really well together. The only thing is that if he didn't have this, I would say that Diablo would be really good to run. And he still would be, but their stuff's not going to stack. But the dark res would be nice for the Rimuru. And not to mention too, he is more of like a physical type, you know, buffer, I guess you would say. Vox has physical damage, so he's going to be able to benefit from this. Really, let me see. The only thing I'm thinking of here, I feel like Albedo, like I said, Albedo's going to be on the team. Demon Lord Vox, Demon Lord Rimuru, Albedo. And then if you want more damage mitigation, then yeah, running Diablo would be pretty good because he can lower defense equipped CTs. Or you could run Ainz for a bit more archon, or Momon for more damage. So yeah, it just kind of sucks because this character now is a little bit fizzled out, isn't she? Like Summer Rosetta. I don't see a reason to run Summer Rosetta if you have Demon Lord Rimuru on your team, unless you're using more of a magic Mono Dark Demon team, because she's all about magic damage, right? I mean, she still has like the massive 300% damage buff, right? Oh, see you later, Zephyr. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Oh no. You're walking through a blizzard right now? Good lord, my brother. Oh, you don't have Demon Lord Vox? Yeah, so like the thing about Demon Lord Vox is, like I just said a second ago, he's borderline, bro. He's borderline getting kicked off the team. Like, he is so close. If another unit comes out that does something even remotely similar as Demon Lord Vox, he'll be kicked off the team. Because he's just like, he just can't really compete. Like, he doesn't have a lot going for him to really help him. So he has the art gauge, the dark res, all this type of stuff's great. He has the crit rate buff to the entire team, cool. The stats up is really what helps out a lot. This helps out immensely. But if someone else comes along that has this passive and then they do even something remotely similar to the stats up, he'll probably get kicked off, especially if they have like a crit buff 2 or a crit res down. Yeah, this guy's getting kicked off the team instantly. So he's borderline right now, man. But yeah, definitely the new team will be Demon Lord Rimuru and Demon Lord Vox, the two Demon Lords. Well, I mean, I guess there were always two Demon Lords, but now the new two Demon Lords. And then you'll pick between Albedo and harder content. If you're not running hard content, then you'll probably either run Demon Lord Rimuru or Momon. And then the last character would be like Ainz or somebody for some more archgen or just like another support slot. This guy's gonna hit freaking hard. Because the thing is that technically, right, even though if you run this team, okay, if you run Demon Lord Vox and just Demon Lord Rimuru on the team, it's like, oh, the archgen's gonna suck. But in the beginning, if you're running a full team of Mono Dark Demon, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting 80 art gauge. Like right out the gate, you pop off with this 80 arts. Are you serious? You pop that, you have like a archgen physical item, or like you have all your support items going. He's gonna be able to instantly get into that true art. Like, not to mention too, his stats up passive, 30% max HP stacks with Demon Lord Vox's 60% HP. So it is going to be so freaking good. You're almost going to have 100% additional XP, 100% additional HP with just 2 units on the team. If you run like Fina Devil Wings or something, there you go. You have an additional 100% HP. That's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb. The new rim stack with the old Demon Lord Rimuru? What do you mean? In what way? You're talking like Archgen? Like Demon Lord Rimuru stacks. Yeah, he'll be able to stack Archgen with like human form Rimuru and stuff like that. Anyone who doesn't have a condition, or not a condition, but this right here, increase 50%, or if allies are above 50% HP, get 6 arts per second. If they don't have this wording, then he'll stack with them. If they have this wording right here, then it will not stack. If it has the increase above 50% HP allies arts, it will not stack with characters that have that exact same wording. How high can my damage go? It's probably, I don't know. I think I posted it one time, but yeah, I think I did. Did I hit 3 billion with Uzu? It might have been that. I hit a lot. I'll tell you that. Oh, definitely a freaking high amount. It was over 1 billion. Does he replace him? It's more so he doesn't necessarily replace him. It's the fact that it's hard to just... If there was a 5th slot, then he wouldn't replace the old Demon Lord Rimuru. But the fact that there's not 5 slots in a team, yeah, to an extent, he does replace the old Demon Lord Rimuru. But at the same time, like, not entirely. So, like, for an example, chat, let's say you didn't get this new Demon Lord Rimuru, right? And you just had the old one. You had this guy right here, but you don't get this guy. Well, your team's still fine. This guy, this girl, whenever she comes out, and Albedo, like, still beats every piece of hard, like, mono dark content in the game. But then, if you have this guy, then you just run him, her, and then, like, one of the others, right? It's just, if you have this guy, then you have to get her. But then, let's say, like, oh, you want Demon Lord Rimuru more? Well, if you have Demon Lord Vox, you get this guy. They work together perfectly. She's not needed anymore. So, yeah. But to an extent, this Demon Lord Rimuru kind of power crept Summer Rosetta and his OG self to an extent. And it's mainly just because the Archgen isn't stacked. If the Archgen grouping wasn't a thing, this Rosetta would still be insanely strong. But the fact that Archgen typings are a thing, these two can't work together. They do not work. But this guy works with her, works with him, and works with everyone else on this team, including himself. He works with this guy. It's just the fact that there's not another slot on the team. Like, if there was 5 slots on the team, then you could run this guy all the time with him. Yeah, exactly. The OG version has super crits, which is a huge thing, and stacking damage. This guy doesn't have stacking damage. He just has a ridiculous modifier, and that's it. So it's more so like pick your poison, I guess. You know, do you want this guy? Okay, you got him, cool. Do you like running him alongside Demon Lord Vox and kind of running that team? Or do you prefer running, you know, Demon Lord Rimuru and like Dark and Demon Lord Vox and then Summer Rosetta and Albedo and stuff, you know? Like, there's definitely going to be a few, you know, there's going to be some people who love running the new guy. There's going to be some people who hate it. I think these guys are pretty much on the same level. It's just the fact there's not enough slots on the team to slot them both in all the time. That's why, like, whenever I've been seeing people say, like, he got completely kicked off the team or he's got power crept by himself, I guess to an extent it makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't, because there's pros and cons to both. They're insanely cautious with super crits now. Yeah, they probably are, just because they see how broken they are every time they put them on a new unit. Like, Uzu was probably a very big turning point for them, where they were like, holy crap, this is an attacker that we gave physical res down on, super crits, and even like an innate damage buff, and he just blows up everything, even if it has damage res. But we don't understand this. Like, he just blows up it all. It just doesn't matter with this guy. Yeah, he's a bomb, man. Yeah, they did give super crits to a lot of people, but then like they started giving super crits to like random, or not even random, but like it was just weird how they handled a lot of the super crits. So like some of them were okay, but then other ones weren't. Like, for example, BF Mira. BF Mira's super crits are so bad. Like, they're good, but they're so bad because you have to be, the enemy has to be below 50% HP. And in nukes and stuff, it hurts her damage so much because if she doesn't super crit, she doesn't deal damage. She's like hitting like a freaking feather. War God Finn, of course, we all know how broken his super crits are. Uzu's super crits are insane. Sunraku's super crits are really good, right? Who else is super crit character? I think Sword God Luan has super crits, right? Don't you have super crits? I think you do. Yeah, Sword God Luan super crits are pretty okay too. They're conditional though. And then, oh, the new Rosetta. This is a big one that they actually didn't give. This girl doesn't have super crits, does she? But she gives a lot to herself though. Like if this character had super crits, Jesus Christ. It'd be ridiculous. But yeah, she just has crit damage up 100% on top of also ramping up her magic damage with her super art. But yeah. She's really good too. She doesn't have super crits. I don't think she has crit damage, does she? Yeah, she doesn't. You have to use like Hoka to give crit damage. Gabimaru's super crits are pretty solid. Uzu's, you know, broken. Yeah, that's pretty much it, huh? They didn't give super crits to any of the new characters from the Tensura crossover. If this guy had super crits, hands down the best unit in the game. Like, you guys don't even understand. If he had this multiplier and it also said plus get 40% super crit, yeah. This guy would be a problem till like the end of the game. It would be ridiculous. And it's just pretty much because how super crits inherently function. The fact that you have a multiplier that's as high as this, 180,000 plus 160, that's what, isn't it like a 320% multiplier or something? 320k multiplier, super crit still triple damage. Yeah, this guy would have been a menace. He would have been a must summon instantly. I mean, he still is pretty much a must summon, but even more of a must summon. Oh yeah, Super Cilia, yeah. Ascendant Cilia, yeah, is also a character that has super crits. Her stuff's really good too. I think her damage is ridiculous once it gets going. But also another thing too, this FM Haruto. If this Haruto had super crits, he would be 30 times better. But he also doesn't need it because he hits so hard already. He hits so dummy hard. I'm so close to actually making him a luck unit, chat. Like, and try and get him all the way up to like luck 100 or something. Because I really like using him in nukes. I enjoy like nuking in kind of an unorthodox way. So I definitely enjoy that playstyle a lot. Saber Alter, yeah, Saber Alter is another one. Saber Alter was one though that I feel like her super crits are really good, but at the same time, they just don't feel as impactful as some of the other characters. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the rest of the kit's kind of like lackluster or what exactly is happening. So do I think Demon Lord Rimuru would be a better pull than Veldora? Yes. When it comes to overall viability, absolutely. Yeah. Demon Lord Rimuru would be a better pull at the current state of the game. The reason why I'm getting hyped for Veldora and I'm really looking forward to him is because I feel like he's the start of more Dragon Ascended characters coming to the game. And I want to pick up this guy because if the next crossover has 3 Dragon units and then all of a sudden they all function on the team incredibly or something like that, boom, like I want to make sure I have Veldora. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I'm getting really hyped for it. And I'm personally really liking it. But yeah, absolutely from this crossover, the best unit is going to be the new Demon Lord Rimuru. He's going to be the best character to get, whether you're a new player, a veteran player, he will be the best one to grab. Dragon meta, please. It's coming, bro. It's coming, chat. I'm telling you, we're close. Yeah, it would still be the same thing for you too, Butler. It would still be Demon Lord Rimuru. Because the thing is, chat, here's the thing that's huge. If you've been playing since, let's say, or not even like since him, but you know, let's say you've been using this guy a lot, right? You've been using this guy a lot, and all these characters have come out, and you haven't been able to really use him alongside anyone else, or you haven't been able to put them on the team because they're all type E arch shitters, right? So he's type E, she's type E. Let's see, is there another archer in here that's type E? No. Let's see, type E, right? There's a lot of characters that are type E archers. However, he is a type F. So you could run like him and Hoka together. You could run him and Holy Knight Roy together. Like there's a lot of characters that you could run with him because of his arch-shin typing being type F and not type E. He works with literally every other crossover arch-shin type. I'm talking about, oh, whoops. I'm talking about Hoka, Chloe, Sonraku, like literally every other crossover arch-shin type he works with because he's a type F archer. So he would be best as a brand new player or as a veteran player just because he can work with so many people. Oh yeah, except Arthur. Yeah, anybody that has the same wording as him, he won't work with. But anyone else that has different wording, he'll work with. Will he change the meta? I don't... change the meta. I feel like he's a really strong unit, but saying he changes the meta, I don't... The Dark Demon meta, absolutely. But like the overall meta game, no. Like if you're thinking of characters that change the meta, I'm thinking of units that are on the level of like these guys, specifically Shiro, like Beta, Shiro, and Hoka. These three. To be honest, I don't think Holy Knight Roy is a triple S tier character, but that's just me. Finn, absolutely. This guy also, I don't think is triple S tier. I think these three run the game right now. These three right here absolutely run the game. Yeah, type F is pretty rare. It is becoming a bit more common, but like you said, yeah, it's still pretty rare. Yeah, exactly. You get Shiro, Oka, and Beta on one team, and you have a damage dealer too. Like, what's stopping you? Nothing. There's literally nothing. So, the thing is, though, the way how GS is compared to other gacha games, right, is I feel like you play other gachas, and you have, like, the best unit in the game that can be used everywhere, right? But, like, for an example, Shiro, he's really good. But I'm not going to use Shiro for nuking or for general farming. He's not the best for that. And Hoka, you know, he's good, you know, pretty much everywhere. Beta, you know, I'm not going to use it for general farming, not really. So, like, they kind of fall off whenever it comes to that type of stuff. But, like, for any in-game content, you're like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These guys, right? These the big three. These the big three. If you can have one of them on your team, great. You can have two of them. Oh, my God. Three of them? Yeah. You're busting. Busting everywhere. When Race gets his next awakening, I don't know. I hope he gets a whole new unit, though. Did you do a video going over the type of art shitters? Yeah, I did. It's a little bit older, so it doesn't have all the characters on it, but I'm gonna try my best to make a new one, but instead try to focus more on the terms, so people whenever you watch it, you'll be able to actually determine if it's a certain archon type, because it's kind of hard depending on like what you look at. Because like for an example, some of them you can't really decide. So like Finn, for an example, he has this where he buffs up everybody's arc gauge, right? Where is it at? Is it True Arts? Yeah. Increase all allies' arc gauge by 4. This is type A, but there's nothing that determines that this is type A apart from it's a Finn. All Finns are type A. So it kind of sucks because like the terminology works for type F archers, and like, for example, if you're dealing with a crossover archer like Sunraku, and it doesn't have a type F archon type or whatever, it's most of the time type E, which is just the crossover archon type. But then when it comes to Finn, it's like, oh, he's type A. And then the other characters are type B, but then you have Mako, which is type EX, and then it's a whole, it's very confusing. It's very, very confusing. And the fact it's not in game is astonishing to me. We are 7 years into this game's life cycle, and we do not have Archgen typings in the game. What? How hard is it to just put on Sunraku or like on Finn or something like that a little tag that says type F or type A Archgen, and then whenever people are like, wait, what's that? You click the info button on it, and it tells you, hey, some characters cannot stack Archgen with other characters. Here's the list of everyone that can stack with this character. Oh, okay, that's cool. So who can stack with this character? And you're like, oh, all right. It's ridiculous. That's not in the game yet. That's like a key mechanic, a core mechanic in Grand Summoners, and it's not displayed in game. Literally, the tag thing is there, and they don't even use it. It's so dumb. Like, for an example, chat, look, I click on her. Well, actually, I don't think yeah, I can see my tags. Look, I click on tags. Look, it has all this. Arc gauge up, negate damage inflicting up, negates defense, paralysis res, physical 6-star defense. Why can't it just have another tag right here and it says type F or type E Archgen? And you can click on it and then you can see like all the other type F or type E Archgeners. You know what I mean? And then that way you can filter your box to see who exactly are all your type F Archgeners in your box, or who are all your type E's. So you know, hey, these characters don't work with each other. It's so dumb. Oh, it's so dumb. Ooh, chat, it pisses me off. It pisses me off so much because as someone who has been making content on this game for 7 years, and well, I say 7, it's really been like more 6.5, but still, you get the point. It's pretty much 7 years. And I've made so many guide videos, so many Archgen type videos, and I still have new players coming to me asking me, hey, what's an Archgen type? I hear you talk about type E and type F and type B and all sorts of stuff. What does that mean? And you can't fault them for it because nothing in game even tells you they exist. It's ridiculous. Actually insane. Actually insane. It grinds my gears, one would say, exactly. Yeah, Haruto's still a really solid character. Yeah, Haruto's still really good as a new player. He's great. To do a 24-hour live stream, I couldn't do 24 hours playing nothing but GS, I'll tell you that. I would run out of stuff to do probably like the 4th hour in. If it was like mines here, I could maybe do it, but we're pushing it. We're pushing it, chat. Dude, I haven't stayed up all day, or I haven't done like a 24-hour marathon in years, chat. Like, it's probably been since I was like maybe 22. Yeah, so it's been about 3 years. I'm 25 now. Have you been grinding Dokkan as well? Not as we've been streaming, no. If I had an auto clicker, I would, but I don't have an auto clicker. Yeah, it sucks. Would you play less? Oh, no. Hell no. Nah. LC had a really good start, but they never added the quality of life stuff that I was looking for, and they still haven't added, and I think it's one of the worst games on the planet because of it. No, I definitely still got it in me, dude. I stay up, like I can't go to sleep till usually about like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning most nights. So I just naturally stay up late. I don't even try to force myself. It's just I naturally do it. I'll stay up till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and like wake up at 10 o'clock or like 9 and then get right back to work. My girlfriend freak out if he does a 24-hour. She may, yeah. I'd have to tell her if I did that. I had to tell her beforehand so she could like mentally prepare herself, because she would try to stay up too, knowing her. What about Fate? I don't play Fate anymore. A Luck 145 BF Emperor? Oh my lord. If I gotta sleep before 10, my body just wakes me up. It's honestly mad annoying. Dude, I feel you, bro. I used to have this really, really bad streak, and thankfully it hasn't happened in a while. Let me knock on wood, where I would go to sleep at, let's say, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I would wake up at 8 o'clock in the afternoon, literally sleep for 2 hours, and I couldn't go back to sleep until like 5 o'clock in the morning the next day. It was bad. And then I would only sleep for like 2 or 3 hours. And then there was other times where I would go to sleep at 10 or like 9, and I would wake up at midnight every single time, and I would be wide awake and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I would stay up till pretty much the sun came up, and then I would get tired enough to go back to sleep. It was terrible, dude. It was times where I could only sleep for 2 to 3 hours a night, and I hated it. But thankfully, I haven't done that in a while. So hopefully it stays like that, because I like to go to sleep for at least like 6 hours. I don't need anything more than 6. 6 is plenty for me. I know some people need 8, maybe some people need 10, but I only need 6 hours. And after 6 hours, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling well rested. I'm feeling very awake. I'm vibing. OP, do you think that use my lucky gems to take Hoka to Luck 120 is wrong? I mean, if you want to do that, but I personally, I don't know. I don't know if I would do it. Maybe. It depends. It just depends on if you like Hoka that much. I just say always do it on your favorite units. That's what I use my luck gems on. Whoever I want to use the most. Yeah, I only get about 6 hours of sleep. My girlfriend, she constantly is like, I don't see how you can like wake up after sleeping 6 hours and be right wide awake, ready to like get after everything. And I'm like, hey, I don't know. I've been doing it forever. Like, dude, back in I'll tell you guys, dude, back in high school and like middle school, I was a fiend, dude. I would stay up watching like YouTube. So my grandma would make me go to sleep though, right? She would be like, you got to be in bed by 10. But I'd be on my phone watching YouTube till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd wake up at like 6:30, and then instantly, you know, get to school, you know, start working on stuff, go to sleep, or not even go to sleep. I would start working on stuff, get back home, do it all again, and not go to sleep till like 2 o'clock that night again, and just keep that process going, bro. It was crazy. It was such a crazy time. I remember one time I freaked out because I slept till like, or not slept, but I didn't go to sleep till like 4 a.m. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I gotta be up at like 6. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I was just watching YouTube, and I couldn't go to sleep at 10. There was times, I will say, there was a few times where I could go to sleep maybe at 11, possibly 12, but I couldn't go to sleep at 10, bro. I had to watch YouTube or something just to kind of like, you know, chill out, relax, unwind a bit. I could lay down and go to sleep. Yeah, see, like that right there, Julian, that's just, you know, your body catching up, right? That's the thing. If you pull an all-nighter trying to fix your sleep schedule, it kind of screws you over because your body is going to try to catch up on that sleep eventually, and then it'll probably just screw up your sleep schedule again. So if you want to fix your sleep schedule and it's bad, I would say just go be active for like a day. You know, if you sleep super late in the day, like, you know, you sleep till like 12 or something like that, just go and you want us to wake up at like 9, just get up, go for a walk, you know, get some exercise in, you know, get out in the sun, walk around, do stuff, and then go to work or whatever, go to the gym or go to class, come home, just try to stay as active as you can. And then like, I feel like you'll be pretty tired by the time it hits about like 10 or 11, and then you can go sleep and probably wake up about like 8 or 9. That's what I do at least, and that works for me. I don't think I have Antonio. I feel like I've seen the thumbnail, but I don't think I've heard it though. A lot of Sonic music is so goated, man. I love turning on some Sonic music and just like vibing. I told my girlfriend that when we actually get our own house, because right now we're renting, whenever we buy a house, I really want to get like, if the house doesn't come with it, I want to install it myself. Get like just speakers all throughout the house, and I just want to like freaking just like random music playing like all the time, whether it be like Persona or like actual music like Joji or something, or just like whatever, just like chill ass beats. What are your thoughts on the new slime equip? Saw a video on them, and all except for 2, I believe. The plushie looked decent this time around. I haven't actually seen the new ones. Let me check those. A lot of the old ones are really good. Like Malim's clothes, the Rimuru stuff. Let me see. So here, you know what? We'll review them live real quick, chat. So we have Demon Lord Rimuru's Kama. Is that how you say that? Increase all allies' arts by 2 and increase all allies' attack by 20%. For dark allies, increase attack by 40% instead. That's that do be an equip. Really, the Archgen's bad. Like, the duration and stuff isn't terrible, but it's just the Archgen itself is kind of sucky. The plushie's kind of whatever. Increase target's magic res by 20%. Increase target's arts by 8. It's all 10-second cooldown. Like, that's... Or not 10-second cooldown. 10-second duration, so you're getting 80 arts every 30 seconds. That's pretty solid. Not terrible, but it's single target. If this was AoE, maybe a bit better. Okay, this is good for nuking. Anything that is like this, where it says when used for the first time, increase leader's arts by 50. You run one of these on the team whenever you need to. Like if you have a heal slot, and then there you go. That's a free 50 arc gauge for a singular unit. This one is good. This plushie, Shuna's plushie. Increase our allies' arts by 30 for 40 seconds. Increase demon allies' damage by 20%. Yeah, this one is really good. What is this? 60% fizz res down for demons. Pretty solid too. Actually, a lot practical. Really practical because you can actually use that. Do they have the part 2 equips on here? Okay, here's part 2 equips. This is like all the Eldora stuff and everything. Reduce the enemy's magic, earth res by 20% and it's stackable. This is good. Love that. Increase all allies magic res by 30%. If the user is not human, god, or demon, increase all allies magic res by 45%. We love that. That's huge. That's for Daddy Veldora. Yeah, this is a good item. Shizu's sword. Fire allies B output. B output, like, as a stat is solid, but like you won't ever really need this except for very specific situations. Shizu's clothes, 100% chance of burning the enemy. If the enemy is burned by this equip, reduce the enemy's magic res by 2. Okay. Here's the thing. This item is actually cracked because this stacks with other flat magic res items because it's a conditional effect. So this is pretty freaking strong. But it has the same thing as Karama Whip, as Angelus's physical item. You have to burn the enemy with this equip. If you do not burn them with this equip, then you do not get the magic res. So, but if you do, and let's say you use something like Juno's True Weapon, you can use Juno's True Weapon and this together, and their magic res will stack with each other because this is a conditional effect. Shizu's plushie. Let's see. Increase all magic damage by 6% when first time. Increase arc gauge by 50. Additionally, if user is fire and when used for the first time, increase on arc gauge by 100. Damn. Yeah, that's really good. I wish that this was just increase on arc gauge by 50 and you get 60% magic damage. And then if it was just additionally, if user is fire, you get 100. Instead of it just being only for the first time. Then we got Veldora's plushie. This is kind of cute. Increase on skill CT speed by 20%. If user is earth, increase it by 40. How long does it last? 10 seconds? It's not bad. It's okay. Yeah, it's decent, chat. It's decent. You have some pretty standout ones. I would say Shizu's clothes is really good. The plushie's good. This is really good. Veldora gloves. Veldora's cloak is pretty solid for earth nuking. And then for this one, we have... Let's see. The plushie right here is good. And then this is a good physical res down item. So yeah. But chat, that's probably going to be it for right now, man. We've been streaming for about an hour and 33 minutes. We're going to go ahead and dip. I got to take my girlfriend to work before it gets too much later, so I can drop her off and everything. But yeah, chat, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for hanging out, though, man. It's been great talking with you guys. That's Magic Harusame, then. Well, the thing about Harusame is that it's a constant effect, right? Like, it doesn't go away. So, like, if you look at Harusame, if the user is fire, you get 80 arc gauge, and it doesn't ever go away. You always get the 80 arc gauge. So Harusame is a bit better, but the cooldown is so long. But it's a bit better in sustain, right? Because you never lose that arch gen buff. So yeah. But chat room, that's gonna be it for this one, man. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It's been Boy P. We'll be back this week with more content. Thursday we'll be having the Should You Summon because the maintenance will be happening that night. Tomorrow, I think we're doing the challenge video, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that would be fun. And then Friday will probably be a summon stream and summon video if everything works out right. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, man. Thank you all for hanging out. And last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.